Welcome to My Lines, brought to you by Colin Boynton. Welcome to the latest episode of my poetry podcasts, the place where I share my world of words. The pieces I have chosen this time all come from my very first book called My Lines. The first piece this week I've chosen I do think is quite appropriate for this time of year and is called January Sales. Christmas came and Christmas went, with all our money nearly spent. Once again the sales are here. How I hate this time of year. Spend, spend, spend is all we do. The debts all mount up, worries too. Bargains all have such appeal. A price like that is now a steal. I shouldn't let the chance go by. I queued all night so I could buy. The credit card is now my friend, but will this spending ever end? Up and up the debts soon mount, and by day 3 I've then lost count. Do I care, or do I mind? Another bargain I then find. The debt's still mounting one by one. Now my money is all gone. A panic starts, I'm in a sweat. There's loads more bargains I could get. With no more money left to spend, it feels just like my life will end. What to do, or where to go, to hide from bargains now on show. How I hate this time of year. I end up living in such fear. The craving grows once it gets hold. I cannot stop till all is sold. I wish I could just hibernate and miss this time of year I hate. My next poem this week is often also appropriate to this time of year. After all, most people have overindulged and decide to do something about it. So, this piece is called Who's Fooling Who? A biscuit and a piece of cake, early morning teas. It doesn't seem to matter when you're counting calories. This one doesn't really count, I'm sure it will not show. Just this little extra bit, who is going to know? Excuse follows excuse, and pound will follow pound. Why this diet doesn't work, I cannot understand. This next piece is called The Sorrowful Cry and is a slight reflection on the way things are today. The earth cried out for salvation. Please help me if you can. You're destroying the trees and flowers and even your fellow man. Stop the things you are doing, polluting the land and your mind. Don't you see what you're doing? Are you so deaf and so blind? And still the earth keeps turning. Day follows night, follows day. But for some poor soul who was living, his life has been taken away. No one asked his opinion, or asked him what he would do. They all just kept on fighting. 'Twas all they ever knew. And soon the cries for salvation will be carried away on a breeze. No one to hear what you're saying, drifting around the dead trees. The sun will still rise in the morning, the clouds will just roll on by, and the world just keeps on turning until the day it must die. And no one will hear what is happening, there'll be no one left to see, destroyed by one another instead of just letting be. Our cries of death and destruction will fade as the years pass on by, and no one will hear at the end Earth's last sorrowful cry. The next piece I have chosen is called Wishes and Dreams. Close your eyes and wish upon the star that shines above, in a dream, all alone, or with the one you love. Like magic found in fairy tales that cast a spell on you, in a dream your wishes, you know, can all come true. Our lives they rush so quickly by, our dreams too soon are gone, and all that's left are memories that linger on and on. So live your dreams and hold your wish, don't ever let them die, for at the end they don't go on, beside you they must lie. My final piece this week that I have chosen will hopefully put a smile on your face and is simply called The Midnight Thief. It was there last night, whole, complete, not a crumb was out of place. It's now half gone in just one night, who could have filled their face? with cream to ooze out of the sides, a nice thick layer of jam, sitting on the middle shelf beside the piece of ham. And that has lost a slice or two. Someone's had a feast. It seems there is a thief about. Is it man or beast? Could I be mistaken, or is it really true? Instead of 4 jam doughnuts, we're only left with 2. Their teeth will rot of that, I'm sure. It serves them right, no doubt. And if I catch the culprit, the rest will soon come out. I'm sorry, dear, what did you say? I sleepwalk every night. In fact, I woke you up before and gave you such a fright. For down the stairs, along the hall, the kitchen door was shut. You peeped on through and saw the fridge was where my head was put, eating of the cream cake, having eaten ham, and holding in my other hand 2 doughnuts filled with jam. I hope you've enjoyed my choice for this week's episode. The books I have written are available either from myself or direct from my publishers. For more details, see my website www.collinscorner.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me once again next time for another episode of My Lines.